The best way to predict the future is to create it. If you don't have a target, you hit it all the time. Because whatever you hit is the target. If your belief is not serving you well, then change what you believe this year. I'm not saying you should change your religion. If the input, the belief, is not generating the kind of result that you will be working towards this year, or probably that you want, then you have to go back and change the input, because it could be, it's one of the inputs to your actions, your belief, right? Your brain cannot think of anything. It's incapable. Human mind is incapable of imagining, visualizing, right? Anything that it cannot produce its equivalence, that it cannot manifest. So that your mind can imagine it, it means it's possible. But probably at the present level of our ignorance, maybe it's challenging. And that's just but a knowledge gap. Impossibility, when someone says something is impossible, is not to say that in the nature of how things are that it's impossible. It just means that at the present level of our ignorance, that is difficult. What are some of the obstacles that you're going to overcome in order to make your 2020 possible? That's why I say 2020 is going to be more of like a fight. If you ever see yourself going back to do anything that is familiar, just know that you are doomed to repeat your 2019 in 2020. Every new step, every action that you're going to take in 2020 must be unfamiliar. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and hoping that one day everything will change. And nothing will change unless you change. When we put into the equation of theory of constraint, I know, just like you know that I know that you know that you are living less than what you are capable of. If you must achieve anything worthwhile in your life, 2020, don't be shy to ask for help. Procrastination is a grave where future opportunities and life are being buried. The burial ground of future is called procrastination. What will you do and how will you spend your time if you learn today that you have only 6 months to live? What is it that you've always wanted to do but you're afraid to attempt? Imagine that there is no fear and failure. What will you do? The best way to predict the future is to create it. That's what we said. Your lowest skill holds the key to your maximum achievement.